Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a deep clean with me. So really it's just anything past what I do on a day-to-day basis is what I'm considering deep clean. So you might have like a way more in-depth deep clean than I do. Maybe you don't have as in-depth of one than me. That's okay. I kind of look at deep cleaning as like layers. So I kind of took care of the first layer of deep cleaning. I'm not scrubbing any baseboards in this video, which I would have loved to have gotten to, but just giving myself grace and taking care of what I could. I noticed I was able to stay on top of the day-to-day tasks this week, like loading the dishwasher at night and running it, unloading it in the morning, wiping down surfaces for the most part, putting away clutter. And so I was able to get to some of these deeper cleaning tasks. Of course, I have 2 toddlers, so items being out and messy is just a fact of life. So even if you're on top of it, like you saw, I still had a couple things that I put away on my counter. I'm going to end up wiping this off. I feel like I wipe my counters off multiple times a day. That's just, I feel like, real life when you are in a house where people live with you. So just taking care of some of those tasks. As I was putting back these vases on my table, I was starting to think about fall decor and kind of what I wanted to put on my table, what I want to do this year. I still have zero idea of what I'm doing. I do feel like it's a little bittersweet and a little challenging with the fall decorating and decor, because when like kids go back to school, in my mind, it feels like fall. But the weather is not on board with that, and it's really not fall yet. So I'm trying to pump the brakes a little bit with like getting all my stuff out for fall. I plan to do that in 2 weeks, not next week's video, but the following video. So if you're ready for fall content, you'll be excited for that. And I feel like mid-August is semi-appropriate for the fall decorating and decor. I'm not sure how in depth I'm going to get yet, since I do really like decorating for Halloween. Definitely not putting Halloween things out until like at the earliest September. So we'll see. Maybe I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of just basic fall things like fall florals and things like that, and kind of make it more of like a transition as opposed to like bam, all your fall stuff is out. You have jack-o'-lanterns and spiders and that kind of stuff. I love that stuff, and I've gotten more into the Halloween decorating as the years have gone on, and since I've had kids, I feel like more of the like niche-y, cutesy Halloween stuff has grown on me since having kids. I've bought things that I'm sure I've said I'll never buy that and decorate with that. Once you have kids, I feel like it just changes. You're trying to make everything so magical, and so I want to like create those core memories they're going to remember and want to recreate with their families one day. But anyways, are you all ready for fall, or are you still in summer mode? We just beat a like pretty big heat wave here in Missouri, so it feels so nice to be able to go outside again without feeling like you're suffocating. While I put the pillowcases on my pillows and make my bed here, I wanted to talk about kind of the things that I'm considering deep cleaning tasks. So, like unloading the dishwasher, reloading the dishwasher, wiping the tables and countertops, those are things that I don't consider deep cleaning tasks, but they're things that you need to do, in my opinion, before you can start the deep cleaning. I would never like mop my floors before I vacuum them, or like mop my floors and then wipe my counters. It just like, I feel like it's a process of things. You want to work like top to bottom, do the day-to-day tasks before you do the deep cleaning tasks. So things like that I don't necessarily consider deep cleaning. But the little pieces of laundry you saw got mixed in with the sheets that I washed, so I was just going ahead and folding those and putting those away. Sometimes I feel like laundry can be like such a huge task and a deep cleaning task depending on what you're washing and how much laundry you have. Today the clothing was not like my deep cleaning task, it was the sheets. So on my husband and I's bed, I was able to get the fitted sheet dried before we went to bed, but the pillowcases and the top sheet, those were all still in the dryer when we went to bed the night before. So going ahead and putting all of those things on, and then I did also wash both of my kids' sheets. I just didn't film myself putting them on their beds. So sheets and stuff like that, that's definitely deep cleaning. For me, honestly, it's kind of sad to say, but vacuuming feels like a deep cleaning task most days. I have a almost 2-year-old and a 3.5-year-old, which just seems like insane that they're already that big. I feel like I just had Jax the other day, but I'm also 24 weeks pregnant with our third baby, who is due around Thanksgiving, which, side tangent, I feel like is also a reason why I am getting so excited for fall, because that's when baby comes. But yeah, so some of those tasks are deep cleaning. Definitely mopping. I always say it's like my cherry on top. I hope to get to it, and I don't always get to it. So I was really, really excited to get to mopping. And then you'll see here shortly, I take care of wiping down windows, and that is 100% a deep cleaning task for me. Now, I would have loved to have gotten into the nooks and crannies and wiped out like the dirt between the screen and the actual like window. Didn't happen, but I'm just going to be happy with wiping everything down and getting the smudges off. We've also had a lot of flies, so there's been like bug guts on our windows. So it was definitely necessary and needed. before I had kids, I used to spend every single Sunday getting prepped for the week ahead. I'm a former first grade teacher, so I would make sure like I had my lesson plans done and everything ready for school, made sure I had food to pack my lunches, and then I would like deep clean my house. And when I say deep clean, like I was like wiping walls, wiping appliances, vacuuming, mopping every single Sunday. I was doing all of the things every Sunday. And so when I had my daughter Josie, who's now almost 3.5, I had such a hard time not being able to like maintain that level of, I don't want to say cleanliness, but like that routine or whatever with my home. And so I always say Josie made me a mom and Jax made me a good mom, because when Jax came along 18 months later, he really forced me to like chill out and realize that stuff, it doesn't always matter. So if you're in a phase of life where you are watching this video and you're thinking to yourself, there's no way on planet Earth that I can get to wiping down my windows because I can't even see my countertops. Listen, I've been there. It gets better. It's a phase. I'm sure I'll be back there here shortly with the next little baby on the way. So I just want to encourage you that if you're watching this video and this looks like daunting, give yourself grace. Do what you can do. Take care of the like high priority tasks and the high traffic areas first, and then move on. And if you're watching this video and you're thinking, girlfriend, this is not deep cleaning, well, then you definitely have more time on your hands, and I'm so happy for you that you were able to get more deep cleaning tasks done. But just remember that everyone's in different phases of life, and it's just a phase, and you will be, some days have more energy, some days have less, some phases of life have more time, and so just give yourself grace. So last week I was able to actually wipe down my fridge and my dishwasher outside appliances with the stainless steel cleaner. So I did not remove my meal plan and the little photos on the fridge since I just did that last weekend, but I am spot cleaning around it and getting the fingerprints off of the handles. I do end up wiping down the dishwasher since that one's just like an easy clean slate to wipe down, but then I was unable to get to the microwave and the stovetop and oven, so I go ahead and take care of that. So I'm able to wipe out and clean the microwave, but I didn't get to the inside of the oven this week. Most of the deep cleaning tasks are made possible by nap time. After my kids started to be on the same schedule with naps, it has made my life so much easier, obviously. I still am a firm believer in if you can do it when your kids are awake, do it when they're awake, and use the time that you have while they're in quiet time or napping to kind of refill your cup. You can't pour from an empty cup, which I feel like is such a cliche saying, but it's very, very true. So if you can do it while they're awake, do it while they're awake. But also, if cleaning and doing something like this is going to make you happy and feel better, then by all means get up and do it while your kids are napping. A lot of times I like to play either a podcast or most of the time a YouTube video, and that is like my motivation to keep going, and also my little bit of self-care while I'm also taking care of some of these household tasks. So here's my cherry on top, my mopping. I'm so excited that I was able to get to this, and once we take care of the kitchen floors for mopping, I will go ahead and show you an overview of the main level where we spent most of our time today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you decided to take some time out of your day and hang out with me. It means the world to me that you spent some time here watching my video today. I hope it gave you motivation and grace. And next week I plan on going through my basement and a bunch of baby gear. So even if you're not in mom or grandma or mode, that kind of stuff, you can still get some benefit from the decluttering and deep cleaning. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next week in my next video. Bye.